Hey, my friend, welcome back to the channel and welcome to day number 8 of the free six-figure affiliate training series. And man, do we have some exciting information to share with you. Now, first and foremost, I want to let you know I'm going to share my screen. We're going to dive right into it. And I want to show you some results, but we're going to get into a lot of information here today, a lot of information in day number 8. So I'm going to keep this video moving pretty quickly. And I'm kind of going to skim through some of the stuff I've gone over on previous videos. We are going to create some content here and we are going to jump right into it. And I'm also going to be introducing you to a brand new tool. And also we're going to be adding an extra step in the daily process. So in other words, our daily process right here where we're going and we're making our TikToks, we're going to be adding a whole new step in YouTube Shorts. I'm going to be showing you a really simple and easy way to do this. But you need to follow along and you need to follow through inside of this video. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that in a really simple and easy way. And we're going to be introducing a new tool. Now, let's get something clear. First and foremost, if you are just picking up this video halfway through, if you're just getting started here, number one, first thing you need to do is subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below, ring that bell, get notified anytime I post a new update in this free six-figure affiliate training series. And anytime I post a new day, so today's day number 8. So when I post day 9, day 10, day 11, day 12, etc., you're going to get an update. You're going to get an email. So, you know, once you hit that subscribe button, you ring that bell. What's also really important is if you have not gone through from the very beginning, in other words, if you're watching this from day number 8 here, you're really missing out. You need to go back, watch the very beginning, watch the first video, and you need to follow this series in order. But here's what else is really, really important. And I say this every video because this is so freaking important that if you don't do this, you're literally wasting your time. You're literally wasting your time and you're not going to get the most out of this. And so I don't even know why you'd be watching this here if you're not going to go do. So what you need to do, okay, is you need to watch from the beginning. And this is exactly what you need to do. You need to watch video 1, then go do what is explained in that video. Okay. Then you need to go watch day number 1, then go do what is in day number 1. Then you need to watch day 2, go do what is in day number 2, go watch day 3, then go do what's in day 3. You get the point, but do not, just don't go watching all these videos all in a row just so you can check the fucking box and be like, yay, I made it through the series. Okay, now what? Like, no, watch the video, go do. All right. Don't watch day 1 and then just move on to day number 2 and then not do anything. Don't watch day number 2. Don't take the action and just move on to day number 3. Oh, well, he's just talking about posting content. I can go do that. No. Do the action. Trust me when I tell you, go do the action. It's going to put you in such a better position. All right, let's dive into this. Let me show you guys some results of what's been happening. So the first place I want to show you here is I'm going to show you my phone. We're going to look at the TikToks and we're going to check out what's happened. All right. But first, let's go look at this right here. So over the last few days, check this out, man. Over the last few days, 258 clicks to our link. Now, keep in mind, we don't even have our links up on TikTok yet. So people can't even click. This is literally people that are watching our videos and then literally turning around and typing that in on their phone. Like, that is so cool. Do you see what is being created right in front of your eyes? So 258 clicks, which is super, super cool. Let's head on over here to Get Response and let's go check this out. Not ClickBank. Let's go to Get Response. Check this out. This is super, super cool. Look at that. We just had a brand new person join. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's open that up. Look at that. A brand new gold member just joined right now, live. You can't fake that shit. That is possibly sale number 2. I need to see where that person came from, but look at this. So we had 258 clicks, 258 clicks. And oh my goodness, man, look at that. 142 leads. Man, let's do some math. Let's do some math. This is exciting. All right. So let me I just got to write a number down. All right, there we go. So 142, 258. Man, that is a 55% opt-in rate. 55% opt-in rate. That is so cool, man. This is just proof right in front of your eyes that what we are doing is working. If you just went out there, so here's the tracking tag right there, and look at that, man, freaking 142 leads, 142 leads from 258 clicks, 55% opt-in rate. Not sure why I need to draw that out on screen. It just felt like it would be a cool thing to do. But either way, all right, we're going to get in. I'm going to share my screen on my phone. We're going to dive into it in a second. But first, we're going to go over a lot of things today. So number one, I'm going to show you guys a brand new tool. I'm going to show you a tool called CapCut. Maybe you guys are already using this. Maybe you already know about it. We're going to go over some very basic things on CapCut that you need to know. There's so many things you can do with CapCut, but you don't need to do all of them. But I'm going to show you some basics: adding text, transitions, font styles, that sort of thing, and then removing the end CapCut caption that's in there. You want to delete that, get that out of there. Also, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be adding 5 new YouTube accounts. 5 new YouTube accounts. Guess how we're going to do that? All right, we're literally going to go here to the 5 original Gmail accounts that we created, and we're going to create 5 new YouTube accounts, only for shorts, not your actual YouTube channel. We're going to create 5 new YouTube channels just for your shorts. So just like we did with TikTok, we're going to do the same thing for your YouTube shorts. This is how we're going to be using CapCut, and this is how we're going to be using that to record our short videos that we're going to upload to TikTok and to YouTube. And we're just going to be repurposing the same exact video, and we're going to be it's just going to be so cool. Just watch. It's going to be awesome. All right. So we're going to be doing that. And then obviously we're going to be repeating the process from day number 7. So literally what you're going to be doing is you're going to be coming over here. You're going to be doing this, and then you're going to turn right around and do this. But you're going to notice that from a time frame standpoint, okay, it's not going to take you 45 minutes to do YouTube. It's literally going to take you about 10 to 15 minutes or so, because literally you're just going to be repurposing. As an example, you're going to take video from account number 1 for TikTok that you make, and then you're going to repurpose that, and you're just going to send it to YouTube. Same exact video. It's just going to be simple, just copy and paste. That's all it is. So now it's you see the light bulb starting to go on. This is where you're going to be able to just start repurposing your content. And then eventually in another day or so, we're literally going to be doing that with Instagram. So you're going to record 1 video and then put it over 3 different platforms. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to share my screen. All right. I want to share my screen. We're going to dive into it. I'm going to show you CapCut, and then we're literally going to actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go to TikTok first. We're going to go look at some results. All right. And then once we go check out some results, what we're going to do is we're going to go to CapCut. We're going to make our video. Same exact process that we've been doing. So all we're going to do is go over here to our sheet. All right. And we're just going to make our content. So as usual, I'm going to grab this. Okay. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to come down here. I'm going to paste that. And we're literally just going to make our next wave of content. And all you need to do, my friend, is literally copy and paste everything I'm doing from this point on. Just in case you're watching this and you have not gotten started, please go back to the overview video. Go back to the overview video in this series, the very first video right here over on the left-hand side. Watch that video, get started. If you haven't gotten started yet, you're honestly you're wasting your time by not applying what's in the series. All right. So again, sorry, a lot of stuff to cover. Let's dive in. I'm going to share my screen. Actually, no. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to head on over to TikTok. We're going to get our ideas first. Let's go get our ideas first. All right. Then we're going to look at results, and then we're going to go from there. So what I'm going to do, we're just going to pull up, we're going to go to income from home. We're just picking a title, picking a theme, and we're going to go search. We're going to find a video that gets our attention, and then we are going to run with that. Okay. Let's go look at this. You know what? I've seen this guy before. This guy's actually pretty good. Let's find one of his fairly recent videos that got a ton of views. Another thing that you can do, my friend, is you can literally copy somebody else's video, or what you can do is you can find someone who is putting out a lot of content, someone that, as an example, has a ton of followers. You can start following them, and every time they put out a good video, like this guy's got literally almost 700,000 followers, 1.7 million likes. Like, go follow this guy. There's no reason why you can't follow this guy. And then take a look at the content that he's putting out every day. If you see something that is, something that looks like it would work well for you, just turn around and literally go copy and paste that. So let's go to this one right here. This one. And the good thing about this is following someone and replicating their process. Like, look at this one right here. 75,000 views, 7 companies hiring a ton of remote workers in March. This is current because obviously I'm recording this video in March. So this is current. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to go check out this video. Literally just putting them right there on. Oh, man. I mean, guys, this video is so simple and easy to replicate. 13 seconds long. So let's jump right in. Let's just go take some notes. All right. So here we go. What are we looking at? What's the first thing that we're going to look at here? Okay. I'm going to go back to the beginning. 7 companies hiring tons of remote work. All right. So we're going to grab that. We're going to go to our sheet. All right. 7 companies hiring. Make sure I get this wording right. 7 companies hiring tons of remote workers. Hiring tons of remote workers. Helps when you spell right. From March 2022. All right, that's easy. And then we got to list the companies, right? So we're going to go to the next screen. Screenshot for later. Oh, you know what he said? That's a cool little trick right there. Screenshot for later. So he's suggesting that you screenshot his video. We can add that in there if we want to. All right. We just want a list of what he's mentioning here. And we're just going to, as usual, we're going to make it our own. All right, there we go. And again, keep in mind, like, he's saying 7 companies. I mean, hell, like, watch this. We're going to change this. Let's do 5. Hell, we could do 3. It doesn't even matter. Let's do 3. Let's make it easy. Let's make it super. Let's make this super freaking simple. Mod Squad, Rev, and Nuance. There you go. All right. Let's make sure I spell that right. Mod Squad, Rev, and Nuance. Mod Squad, Rev, Nuance. That's it. Mod Squad, Rev, and Nuance. Again, really what we're doing here is we're just taking down notes. Okay. Taking down notes. And then obviously we're going to put our spin on it, right? So 3 companies hiring tons of remote workers, 1 site offering simple. This is our spin. 1 site offering simple copy, paste, and profits from home. Boom. And then obviously we're going to have our link. Okay. Copy that. I hope you guys are getting this right now, man. I hope you guys are getting like how simple it is to create content. It really is. Literally, we're going to copy, boom. We're going to copy that. We're going to come down here to the music, paste that there. Now what we're going to do, we're going to grab the hashtags. This guy's a heavy hitter. So some of these hashtags might be like, like millions and millions and millions. So we'll make those our own or come close to. Okay. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to grab this cell here. I'm going to, whoa. Hey, I don't know what just happened there. Just had some crazy stuff going on right there. All right, we're going to wrap this just so you guys can view it a little easier. That's all. All right, boom. So there's our post for today. So now what we're going to do is we're going to open up a brand new tool. And instead of using Tick Tock to make the video, we're going to use CapCut. And I'm going to show you basically what we've been doing up through the last few days is you've been practicing making videos, practicing making content, practicing using the editing features inside of TikTok. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take that same process and we're going to use an app called CapCut. All right. This is really simple and easy to use. So let me share my screen. Let me show you what's been going on TikTok. Let me show you some results over there. And let me also introduce to you the CapCut app. And then we will actually just turn around and go make this video. We're going to do it a slightly different way, but I'm going to talk to you through it as we're doing it, why you want to make it this way, because now we're going to repurpose our content. Okay. So let's get into it. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to get this party started. All right. First thing, my friend, is we're going to look at some results from TikTok. So as you can see, I've already been active, that's why there's literally like very few notifications in here. We've literally had hundreds and hundreds over all of these accounts, but I just want to show you what's been going on here. So literally right here, check this out. So far over the last few days, 523 followers with this account right here. This is one. All right, let's go to two. Some of them are awesome. Some of them are not so awesome, which we've talked about. Okay, so there's one right there. All right, we'll go to account number 3. Boom. All right, there is 95 right there. Let's go to account number, what are we in? 3. Let's go to account number 4. All right, boom, another 544 followers right there. And let's go to account number 5, 2. So what have we done so far? That's literally across 5 accounts. That is 1,162 followers, 1,162 followers over 5 accounts. Not too freaking shabby, man. So what is that? Like 258 clicks, 100 and whatever it was, 100 and whatever it was leads, 55% opt-in rate, 1, maybe 2 sales. Oh my goodness, we're getting sales. This is insane. Look at this. You guys realize what's happening right here? We're generating free leads by putting out content, simple copy and paste content out on social media. We're generating leads, we're generating sales. It's like, and we're building a following. And now in this video, we're going to kick it up a notch. So what you're going to do, we have our content. We've already found that. You're going to go to the Google Store or the Play Store, or you're going to go to the Apple Store and you're going to get this app right here. It is called CapCut. All right. So what we're going to do is now we're going to take that app. All right. We're going to open this up. You're going to create your account. It's going to be really simple, really easy. And I'm going to show you a quick way that you're going to start repurposing content now. And we're going to get this out there and we're going to go start posting not only on one platform, but 2 platforms with the same video. All right. So here we go. What we're going to do now is instead of using the software, so in other words, we're not going to create the video inside a CapCut. We're going to go over here to new project in a minute. But what we're going to do first is we're going to record the video. We're going to record the segments of the video. So if I go back here to, let me open up my sheets and I'm going to show you what we're going to do. So we're literally going to go to, we have our, let me just make sure I have the right information here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to record. All right. We're going to record each section in the video of our phone. So this is going to be 1. This is going to be 2, 3. All right. So we're going to record at least 3 different videos on our phone. Okay. 3 different videos on our phone. And it's literally going to look like this. Now, remember, actually, you know what? Oh my goodness. I forgot. This guy wasn't talking in the video. He was literally just pointing. We could just do this all in one video. Man, this is so easy. This is so easy. My goodness. All right. So I'm literally going to turn my phone around. First thing, actually, no. Okay. All right. It's all good. It's all good. I think a second. I had to think of this song right here and how long this was. I think this is, either way, we're going to try to make this a 15-second video because I'm pretty sure his video was really, really short. So all we're going to do is I'm just going to pull up my camera. And we're literally going to I had to figure out where my camera is. Now we're just going to literally record this video. We're going to do it all in one shot. All right. We're going to do this all in one shot. We're going to keep it, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 seconds, something like that. And then we're just going to put those phases on there. I'm going to show you in CapCut how to do this. Okay, here we go. Again, I got the background. I got the background right here. So, reference my stuff. 3 companies hiring March. I'm going to go like, I'm going to draw kind of like a point on the screen. And then I'm going to say, I'm going to point like here, 1 site, profits from home. Do something like that. All right. So here we go. Boom, 14 seconds. I mean, like, could that have been any easier to make a piece of content? Could that literally have been any easier? No, it can't. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over here to CapCut. So watch this. We're going to make the video the same exact way. You're going to see this platform is very, very similar to TikTok, with the exception, all right, with the exception that you can do more. You can actually do more, but I don't want to get you confused with all of that. So we're going to grab this video, which is 15 seconds on the money. I thought it was 14, but it's 15. So there you go. You can see the video. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add our flavor. All right. So 3 companies, just from our notes. Remember our notes. I'm going to close that out right now. So you can see from our notes, we're going to go over to here and we're going to add this first. Oops. We're going to add this first section right here. 3 companies hiring tons of remote workers from March 2022. Okay. So we're just going to hit literally on this very first section. I'm just going to tap on that. Then I'm going to tap on it again. And you guys are going to see this little text tool right here. I'm going to hit that. And then we're just going to add our text. Okay. You're going to see right here, it says add text. Simple and easy stuff, man. So if you guys can figure out TikTok, you can figure out CapCut. All right. Now here, we're literally just going to go like this. Okay. We're going to go boom. We're going to enter our text, which is 3 companies hiring. I'm going to make tons capitalized. Tons of remote workers from March 2022. I'll throw an exclamation in there. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit style. Watch this. This is where it's going to get fun. I'm going to hit style. Ready for this? And what we're going to do is, remember the red and white, red, white, red, white. We're going to follow that same process here, okay? We're going to go red, white. So we're going to look at canvas. So what I want is I want the background to be red. So I'm going to select red, all right? And then I'm going to go over here to text, and I want the text, all right, I want the text to be white. And you can see that on the screen. Okay, you can see that it is. So now what we're going to do is, it looks like we got to see here on the screen how this is like, it's huge. All right, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to go and edit that. I'm going to pick the font here. We're going to go to, there's so many fonts you can use. I'm going to go to Auroral. Again, just play around with the fonts and all this other stuff that you want. So now what I'm going to do is this is 3 companies. Let's see, 3. I'm going to look at the spreadsheet hiring tons, and then I'm going to tap it down after that. Oops. Okay, I'm going to move this hiring tons of, I'm just moving my thumb in this little text box here from, so now we got 3 lines. All right, so that's good. We're going to come over here. All right, I'm going to use my thumbs again. I'm going to shrink that up just a little bit. All right, boom. 3 companies hiring tons of remote workers from March 2022. So here, what we want to do is we want to figure out how long, so you can see right here, it's the same click and drag as it is in TikTok. How long, how long do we want to make this? So boom, boom, boom. This is where I point All right, so right there, we're going to leave it right about there because the next point is when I'm going to point to the 3 companies. Okay, so we're going to leave that there. All right, now what we're going to do is we're just going to add some more text. Okay. Again, same process, add text. All right. And what we're going to say is we're going to go mod squad. I'm going to hit enter down. All right, we're going to put rev, and then we're going to go nuance. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go over to style. We're going to flip it around. So we did white letters, red background. Now we're going to go white background. We're going to go white background and red letters. All right, just like that. I'm going to take this. Now this is where you can kind of get, cool with, these two are overlapping just a little bit. Okay. So I'm going to make this a little bit bigger. I'm going to put this like right up over my head because that's kind of where I'm pointing to. Boom. Now watch what you can do here. Okay. And this is, you don't have to get super, super fancy, but you want to look at the same things that we do on TikTok. You want to look at the duration of the phrase. You want to look at, maybe the font if you want, but this is, let me show you a really cool feature here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to tap on this text right here. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we're going to add an animation to this, which is just going to give a little pop. And this is what you can't do inside of TikTok. So I'm going to literally select this little edit icon right there. Okay. I'm going to tap that. All right. And then we're going to go over here to where it says animation. All right. We're going to tap animation. I actually really like this little zoom out feature right there. Boom. See how that just like pops on the screen? Like that's super cool right there. All right. So first thing is we're going to see how long we want this to last. So boom, I scroll those down. Okay. Boom. Now, right when I do that phrase, right when I make that little face, now I'm going to put one site offering. We're going to put more text in there. Okay. Boom. Just going to tap that again, add text, one site offering, simple, copy, paste, and profits from home. And I'll put, you know what? I'll add this in 2022. ... So one offering, simple. We're going to make this 3 lines instead of 1 big line. And style, now what we're going to do, we're going to flip it back to the original. So we're going to go, text is going to be white. And then the background is going to be red. I do not want that animation on. Actually, no, we can do that again because that looked kind of cool. All right. And then we're going to have this go all the way to the end. All right. Boom. Now what you're going to see at the very, very end, you kind of have to tap on it to see it. It's almost like it's kind of hidden, but you need to see this little shot right here. What that's going to do is that's going to literally like, it's like a little CapCut plug right there. We're literally just, you get tap on that. And then you can see the little delete symbol down right here. We're literally just going to delete that. Okay. Get that out of there. All right. Now, only thing left to do is I'm just going to see if there was a, the animation is, I don't know if the animation's on this. Need to shorten this. Make that a little bit smaller. Oh, geez, man, I almost forgot. We didn't even put in our, website. All right, there we go. Let's put in the website. So same time frame. All right, we're going to add our text. So since this text is obviously red background, now we're going to do my 3 income steps.com. Okay, my 3incomesteps.com. over to style. We want a white background and we want red letters. You know what I might do? Let's go black. Let's do black over white. And the font, I'm not really, as you guys can see right here, with the website, I want it crystal clear. I'm not 100% in love with that font. I want something real simple and clean. Let's go to Marvin, my3incomesteps.com. I'm not loving that one either. Philosopher, maybe not. Let's go back. What was the actual, what was this one? You know what? Hey, simple and to the point, my friend. Simple and to the point. We're going to make that just a smidge bigger. Tuck it right up under here. And boom. And then what we're going to do is make those the same time frame. Okay. And then I'm just going to tap this and we're going to make it the same as that. Ooh, hey, no. And I'm going to give it that same. I'm going to give it that same animation that the other one had. Animation, zoom out, boom. So they're both going to literally like zoom in together. All right, now, like that's it, man. That's it. We've just made our video. All right. We just made our video. Now I'm going to go full screen and we're literally just going to watch it. Notice the only thing that we're not doing right now is we're not adding music. All right. We haven't added the music yet. All right. So here we go. Now we're going to go back to the beginning. I'm just going to watch this. Boom. 3 companies hiring tons of remote workers, pointing up there. Pretty cool. All right. Mod Squad, Rev, and Nuance. One site offering simple, blah, blah, blah. Boom. There you go. All right. Okay. That's it. That's it. So literally going to save that. Now here's where this is really cool. So we're going to save this one video. So we just went through the same exact process that we've been doing in TikTok. Now we're just making that video outside of TikTok. We're making it in CapCut. The only difference, and I'll show you this on other videos as soon as we get further into this series, but the only other difference is this video, we're not talking. If we were talking and we had different videos, we would just be uploading those, just like I uploaded this video into CapCut. We would just be uploading, if I recorded as an example, 3 different videos, would just take those 3 videos, upload them here into this software, but this is ready to go. So now what I'm going to do is I'm literally going to go like this. I'm literally going to take this. All right. Let me show you one little trick. All right. Let me show you one little trick right here. So specifically where I added the website in here. And for this example, I'm just going to try to keep this video short and sweet, but where I added the website, what you would do here in CapCut is you would literally save this without the website. All right, so save this without the website. And I'm going to show you where that's going to come into play. All right, once we upload this one to TikTok and then one to our YouTube Shorts, okay? Because you're going to have 2 different forwarding domains, all right? So as an example, we could take this out of here and we could just save it without the domain, all right? And then you're going to have one base video. So actually, let me just go ahead and do that now, okay? I'll show you for the simplicity of this is we're just going to delete this out of here. Okay. So we're going to save this without the website. All right. Save it without the website. I'm going to show you one in TikTok, one in YouTube Shorts, where you can take 2 different domain names and you're going to plug them in here with the same exact video. So we're just going to repurpose the content to 2 different social platforms. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to go right up here to the top, hit that little up arrow. And then don't close out your phone. Let this completely export and do what it does. And boom, there you go. Now it is officially saved. Don't worry about any of this stuff. We're going to show you how to repurpose this. We're just going to hit done. And there we go. Our project is now done. Okay. So you can literally see it. Oops. You can literally see it right here. And it's also now saved to your phone. So as an example, if I go over to my photos and I can see it, it's literally right here. It's one of these very first videos. You can kind of see it right down there. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to come over to TikTok and we're going to post our video. Okay. So we're going to go to account number 1. Okay. Go into account number 1, get all these annotations off here. All right. Boom, boom, boom. And now we're going to post our video and we're going to literally hit because this is now coming from another, this is saved onto our phone. We're not making the video here in TikTok. All right. We're literally going to go and we're going to hit upload. Then we're going to go to the very last video that we made. We're going to hit next. Boom. Now, the only other thing we're going to do, remember how we saved this without the website? So this is our Tick Tock forwarding domain. And if you created more forwarding domains, which is back what? That was in day number 1 or maybe day number 2. I can't remember at this point. Now what we're going to do is we're going to put my 3 income steps.com. All right. .com. And then, all right. So we know on this end screen, we have a white, we have a red background. So now we're going to use a white background. We're going to set the duration. And this is where it comes into play. Boom. That lands right there. I'm going to go up here, make this a little bit bigger. Boom. Just like that. All right. I'm going to let that go out the rest of the video. Boom. Now, remember, there's no sound here. So now what we're going to do, we're going to add sound. We have our notes. We know we're going to use. We know we're going to use that song, Love You So. And look, boom, there it is right on the screen. Okay, it's the very first one that we see. So we're going to grab that. Okay, literally like right there. Okay. We're going to hit the check mark, volume. We're going to turn our sound down. Since we're not talking, we're literally going to turn this sound down. And that's it. All right. So that is that. Now we just need to add our hashtags. And this one's going to be good to post. So hashtags. All right. So we got our hashtags. I just made some adjustments that are a little more realistic from the ones that were from this video. So these should play much better with our TikTok algorithm here for obviously a newer account. So we're going to go ahead and post this. Now, once we do this, I'm going to show you YouTube Shorts. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to upload the same exact video that we did to our very first YouTube short account. All right. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to go get the YouTube app. Okay. So you want to get the YouTube app and we're going to go and create 5 accounts. All right. So I'm going to open this up and what you're looking for is this app right here. If you don't have this, go to your app store, go get this, download this. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go create, if you already have a YouTube account, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to create literally 5 new accounts, just like we did with TikTok. We're going to take our 5 new Gmail accounts. And right now we're going to go create 5 new YouTube accounts following the same exact process. So as an example, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click this little icon up here. Okay. I'm going to click that and we're going to go here to add account. All right, boom. We're going to hit continue. All right, boom. And we're going to go to create account. All right, we're going to enter our info. So it was Daniel K TT 001 at gmail.com. We're going to hit next. Okay, it's going to ask us for our password. Boom, there we go. And then look at that. We have a brand new, all right, we have a brand new YouTube account. And now what we're going to do, watch this, man. All you're going to do is you're going to repeat that process 4 more times after you do this. So we're going to go down to this little plus symbol right here. Check this out, man. Now what we're going to do is we're going to create our let me just unshare this screen for 1 second. So before we actually create the short, let me go unshare this. Let me go back to the Mac, show you something real quick, and we'll bounce right back here to this exact screen. All right, so let's go back to this document right here. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're literally going to come back here. We just created our YouTube Shorts, okay, and we just created our brand new account. Okay, so the account is literally ready to roll. So we're just going to take this information. We're going to pop it right over here. And our YouTube domain, so whatever domain that you have, now we're literally going to take that same exact process. All right, we're going to take the same exact process. So instead of using your TikTok forwarding domain, all right, we're going to use another one here. So as an example, I'm going to use this one. I'm going to use copy this page.com. And if you remember back in one of the first videos, when we created our tracking links, when we created our tracking tags as an example. So if I go back here to our Click Magic link right here. So what we're going to do is where it says copy this page. And by the way, like you see like all these clicks right here. Like this is what's going to happen once you start getting your content out there. We're going to go to copythispage.com, and you're just going to want to make sure that this tracking tag is the tracking tag that so specifically for YouTube, YouTube Shorts. Okay. So I'm literally going to change this. I'm going to change that tracking tag. So instead of TTYT, it's just going to say YT. Okay. So I hope that makes sense. So then that way we're going to know, all right, as we start getting out there and as we start sharing this domain right here on our YouTube Shorts, it's going to tie directly into that. When people go there, we're going to be able to measure those clicks, measure those leads, and obviously measure those sales. Okay. So you can go ahead and update this sheet. Hopefully you have a copy of the sheet. You can update what you're doing, and then boom, you're going to be good to go right there. Now, just a quick note, we are going to eventually in this training series, we are going to create a real YouTube channel, not specifically one that's just for shorts, for actual like full length videos, which we're going to get to. Don't freak out. Don't worry. We're going to cover all that. We want accounts just specifically for our repurposed content here on the videos that we're making. So you're literally just going to replicate this process. Go ahead and create remember, watch this video, then go do. You're going to replicate this process 4 more times. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to go back to the phone. We're going to post our YouTube short. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that using the CapCut video that we literally just made. All right. So here we are. All we're going to do is literally just go right here to where it says create a short. Okay. Simple, easy. We're going to hit create a short. Boom. It's going to pop up. We're going to follow a very, very similar process to what we've just been doing with both CapCut and TikTok. So all we're going to do is that was a 15-second video. You can see right here where it says 15 seconds. If I tap that 60, the only option you have on YouTube Shorts is 15 and 60. That's it. So since this was a 15-second video, we're going to leave it at that. And we're going to tap over here and we're going to upload the video that we literally just did from CapCut, which as you can see here on my screen, okay, is literally this top one right here. So we're going to go grab that. Okay, so we're going to grab that top video. This is right out of CapCut. We're going to hit done. Okay, we're going to pull that in. Now, the only other thing that we're going to add, all right, once you get that in there, we're going to hit that little check mark. Boom. Now, the only thing that we're going to add, just like we did in TikTok, is we're going to add our different domain now. We're going to add the forwarding domain that we have set aside just for YouTube Shorts. Okay, so we're going to hit text. All right down at the bottom. We're going to hit copy this. Copy this page.com, just like that. And we know we're going to change that. I like that. We're going to make this just a little bit smaller. Copy this page.com. We're going to hit done. Same exact process here. Nothing too crazy. We're going to line that up right there. Then I'm just going to see, we're just going to edit the timing. All right. Instead of the duration, we're going to edit the timing. I'm going to follow this along. Wait for that to land. And then boom, once I point, that is it. We're going to hit done. And then we're going to hit next. Boom. Like you see how, actually, hey, my bad. Wait a minute. The only thing that we didn't do, remember, we left the sound off, right? We left the sound off. So now we're going to go here. We're going to go to sound. We're going to look for a trending sound. All right. We're going to look for a trending sound. All right. So we can see, hey, let's go with Money by Lisa. This is these are top sounds. And obviously you can hit see more. Let's go with a top sound. All right. We're going to go with that. We're going to add that music in there. All right. Yep. There we go. So we're going to hit next. Again, I got to keep that quick. And then we're just going to put a caption in there. All right. We're literally just going to put a caption in there. Same as our title. You remember our title, right? Our title was 3 sites. All right. 3 sites that are, let me go grab that real quick. Three companies hiring tons of remote workers. Oops, wrong site. Same thing. 3 companies hiring tons of remote workers from home in March 2022. Man, that's it. That is it. You see how simple that is? We literally just took the same exact video that we just made. We replicated it. We added our new forwarding domain here for YouTube Shorts. And then we're literally just going to post it. That is it. You just go down here and you hit upload short, and then boom. Now you have a brand new short going to that. Now, all you need to do is just go replicate that same exact process. And I know we just added a little bit more to your plate, and that's totally okay. So you're going to go here. You're going to go to add account right there. You're going to go to add account and just go create your 4 other YouTube accounts. All right. So now what you're going to do is you're literally just going to repeat the same exact process from yesterday, except making your videos, instead of making the videos in TikTok, you're going to follow the same process. All right. You're going to follow the same process. You're going to go to TikTok. You're going to get the ideas. You're going to take the notes. You're going to put those notes on your spreadsheet. So really, really simple process here, my friend. Really simple process. It's just, we've added just a little bit of extra time. You're going to go through, you're going to add the notes right here onto your spreadsheet. Okay. Just like I did for the very first video. Then you're going to replicate that same exact process. You're going to do that. You're going to record the video on your phone, on your device. Okay. Then you're going to upload that into CapCut. You're going to take this. The process doesn't change. We just literally just change a little bit how you do the process. You're literally going to make the same exact process right here. You're going to do that in CapCut and just put in here CC for CapCut. Okay. You're going to make it in CapCut. Then you're going to upload. All right. Then you're going to literally upload your very first video to your TikTok account. Okay. You're going to upload your very first video to your TikTok account. And then you're going to come over here to your YouTube short. You're going to upload it there. You're going to go record your second video, upload it to TikTok, record your second video. You're going to take that same video, send it to your YouTube second account, record your third TikTok video, record that, take that same video from CapCut, upload it into YouTube Shorts, your third account, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. All right. So I know it seems like there's a lot more work here, but trust me when I tell you, the more that you do this, the more you practice this, the easier it's going to take. Okay. The less time it's going to take. So in time, you're going to be able to do the TikTok process, which is your research, taking your notes, making your videos in about 45 minutes. And then you're going to be able to repurpose those same exact videos from CapCut onto YouTube in about 15 minutes. All right. So now what we've done is, instead of making, as an example, if you're just doing one video, so instead of doing just 5 pieces of content, we've now made one video and it's 2 pieces of content, or you make 5 videos and it's 10 pieces of content. And soon we're going to add in Instagram. So in other words, your 5 videos that you should be making now every day, minimum of 5 videos that you're making a day now, those 5 videos will quickly turn into 15 pieces of content. 5 videos, 15 pieces of content spread out over 3 different platforms. I hope you see where this is going. And it's just going to get better and better and better as a series goes on. But what have we learned so far? What have we been learning so far? You know, between forwarding domain names, tracking our clicks, tracking our leads, and we've already generated clicks, leads, and sales from what we're doing here. So there's literally, my friend, there is undeniable proof that what I'm teaching you is working. You just need to go do. So we're going to wrap this video up. If you've made it to this point in the video, you are awesome. I love you. Thank you. make sure that you hit that subscribe button. If you're not subscribed, make sure you ring the bell. So when we're done here with day number 8 and I post day number 9, you're going to get a notification. You're going to get that message and know that there's brand new content to watch. So now this video is over. What you need to do is go record your videos, go do your TikTok research, take your notes, go record your videos, upload them from CapCut into TikTok, and then go create your 5 different YouTube short accounts and take that same exact video, upload it into YouTube Shorts with your different forwarding domain, that has the tracking tag, just like we showed you. If you have to go back and watch those earlier videos again, please go do that. But all you need to do is literally just go and you can use that forwarding domain with your YouTube short tracking tag. I would actually use a tracking tag called YTS. So at the end of your SHG funnel link, and you put that tracking tag equals, literally use YTS for YouTube Shorts. Okay, then you're going to know they watched a YouTube short video, they went to your forwarding domain. That's how you generated that lead. Possibly that's how you generated that sale. Okay, so I hope that makes sense. That is it for today. Awesome job. Way to go. You guys are on your way. If you just replicate this process and you just do the work, my friend, you are literally learning and building the bricks in your foundation for your future of just creating endless rounds of content and generate endless leads and endless sales. Just go do the work and you will get better and better at this process. I promise you, just keep practicing and keep doing every day. So that's it. Go do. I will see you on the next video.